The Speaker of the House of Representatives, Right Honorable Tajuddin Abbas, assures Nigeria of the present administration's resolve to tackle food security and malnutrition ravaging the country. Abbas gave the assurance during the inauguration of the House Committee on Nutrition and Food Security chaired by Honorable Chike Okafor. He describes the committee as very crucial to the vision of the House to be responsive, result-oriented and effective in performing its constitutional mandate towards the security and welfare of Nigerians. Represented by the Majority Leader, Honorable Julius Iyonvere, notes that Nigeria, like the rest of the world, is experiencing a food crisis exacerbated by climate change, rising inflation and pervasive insecurity, emphasizing the decision to set up a committee that will be dedicated to tackling the menace of food insecurity and malnutrition affecting our people.
Let me also re-emphasize the position of the House to improve food and nutrition for our people. In our resolve as a House to tame hunger and malnutrition, pursue food security and sustainable development, we prioritize agricultural development as a key legislative agenda based on our strong belief that the agricultural sector is a critical factor in growing the nation's economy and scaling down poverty rates.
The chairman of the House Committee on Nutrition and Food Security, Honorable Chike Okafor, in his remark applauds the House leadership for setting up the specialized committee which focuses on food security and nutrition. Says the creation of this committee will serve as a swift response to the present economic realities.
This is more worrisome in the context of reports that most farmers in neighboring border states now prefer to sell their produce to markets outside the country to earn more than they would have earned selling them within Nigeria on account of currency fluctuation. In the light of the above, this committee deems it wise to propose the declaration of state of emergency in nutrition and food security in Nigeria to address the issue with the required sense of urgency and multi-stakeholder strategic participatory approach. The mandate of our committee can be summarized thus: to urgently arrest the growing food crisis and malnutrition, which have become a serious threat to security and national development, by examining existing extant laws, evaluating their effectiveness, strengthening gray areas, and adopting an impactful synergy among the relevant MDAs.
The Minister of Budget and Economic Planning, Atiku Bagudu, while commending the effort by the legislature, noted that Nigeria, being a participant of the United Food System transformation as well as the reinstitutional alignment, saw the Ministry of Agriculture being recognized as both Agricultural Ministry and that of Food Security.
We recall that in the last administration under former President Muhammadu Buhari, a National Food Security Council was created, chaired by the President himself, and I was privileged to be the Vice Chair of that National Food Security. And what led to it is the recognition that food security is not an agriculture issue, it's not a health issue, it's not an environment issue, it's not a physical security issue, it's all of it. And you need to have stakeholders around the table so that we can appreciate, we can do better. And the same thing with nutrition.
Messi Adi, News 24.